right. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First off, we want to give all praises, all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha, Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well, who also taught us this 100% truth. Shalom to the whole fillet. We're a few brothers from the GMS Atlanta Church, back with another quick lesson. I'm the brother Kasada.
Brother Yaikwad.
All right, back here with another quick lesson, Lord willing, it's edifying. Now, going into this lesson, man, the mysteries of the scriptures and how everything is worked, it has been given unto us, man. All right, the Lord's servant, the prophets, these questions that people have on the daily or don't know, which they should be asking, all right, has been given unto us. The mysteries has been given unto us, all right?
Well, you know what? Can I start off with Rev, the first chapter?
You got it, brother.
Third verse, Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. It says, blessed is he that readeth. Now, any and everybody can read. All type of people read.
That's right.
It's not about actually reading the words. It's talking about understanding. You see?
Yeah.
It says, blessed he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy. How many people don't read the book of Revelation?
Right.
How many people don't read the different prophecies? So many evil, confused people have read it. But only a few people have had the proper understanding of what the words are saying.
Right.
And that's the difference. Go ahead.
That ain't talking about like hearing the word, like hearing like an audio and things of that sort, man. Nah, he talking about actually getting the breakdowns, being prophetic, all right? Actually showing and revealing the mysteries in the scriptures, man.
Right.
All right? You people sit there, y'all can listen and read the book all day and still not understand a damn thing. You literally would inferiorly would read that scripture and think that's what it's talking about. Somebody reading the Bible to you or you reading yourself, that's what it is. Nah, it's actually going into breaking down the mysteries, man.
Well, it says,
actually hearing.
It says, ever learning but never able to come into the understanding of the knowledge of the truth.
That's right.
You know, so you just a lot of, good talking points. Some not even that good, but that's all they got.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have the understanding of the prophecies.
Right.
Of the word. I'll finish this off. It says, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
Yeah, the time is at hand. We supposed to be conducting ourselves after the fabric of the word, after the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
You know, our conduct should reflect our understanding of the word. You know?
Yeah, because we're at the time of the end. This is the end. We're at the end of the thing. How do we know that? Well, Yahweh Shai said that in Matthew chapter 24. All right, you're starting to see famines, pestilence, and earthquakes, wars and rumors of wars. We were just watching a video how these leaders are, going back and forth with each other. You know, you're starting to see the signs in prophecy be before you. You're actually seeing it. All right. So these are some of the things that here we are. The Lord has given unto us to give unto those who don't know and those who are willing to learn. You know.
Right. What precept did you have? Amos?
Yeah, I got Amos.
I'll grab
Amos
it.
3 and 7.
Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Yeah, he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. You know, these scriptures they have dark sayings, man. They're a stumbling block. If you don't have the breakdowns, if you don't have the right teachers to teach you and tell you what this means and what this is going in and what circular history is and time and geographical locations and things of that sort, man. You know?
Christians don't know what the time and a half of time is talking about.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ask a Christian about the 12 feathers and see what answer you get. Who was the first feather? Who was the last 3 feathers?
Right.
Ask a Christian about the Apocrypha.
Yeah.
Unless they Catholic or something, the regular American Christian don't even know nothing about the Apocrypha.
Yeah.
Because it was taken out of the Bible in the 1800s. So you guys don't know the prophecies. You don't know what's going on.
Nope. There's so many books in the Bible. There's so many chapters that you can go into certain books in Revelation. No, Revelation chapter 6. Yeah, ask a Christian to break that down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's one of the simple ones, man.
Yeah.
You know, it goes in a little deep, but
What's the red horse? What's the white horse?
Yeah.
What's the measure of wheat for a penny?
Right.
Come on now, you guys don't sit up there on your high horse thinking you know what you're talking about when you don't.
Right. Right.
I'll read this again. Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Yeah, he would do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servant, the prophets, man.
That's not somebody going to some Bible school.
Right.
With Bible college.
Bible cemetery.
Bible cemetery. Yeah, cemetery, as he said. That's not somebody going to a cemetery school, and going and open up a church and getting a loan from the government,
right,
and opening up a church,
right,
and building a church.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the servants of the Lord. Those are all this is working of man.
Yep. Because if that was the case, if those were the answers and the mysteries and things of that sort, hell, all these churches and with all these Christians that believe, we've been out of here a long time ago.
Yeah.
But see, the Lord, it says the Lord is going to return. So when did the Lord return? He has plenty of opportunity to turn now. Could have been returned a long time ago if that was the answers or the mystery.
Right.
But see, it ain't it. And it's not of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. You know? That's why it's being revealed unto his servants, the prophets. All right?
Right.
You know? Yeah, so, bro?
Let me
grab something else.
Yeah, I'm actually just going to go in the spirit right now.
I had something real quick. While you looking for what you need.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 13 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
And he answered and said unto them, while Yahweh Shah was talking to the 12 disciples, this is around the time Yahweh Shah was talking to the 12 disciples, because they was asking why the Lord spoke to them in parables, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But see, this is what Yahweh Shah said to him. And he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. Mm-hmm. But to them it is not given. It's not given to everybody. Lord set up men, all right? He set up men to be able to teach and prophesy unto you Israelites, as well as to these heathens, on what's going to happen to them, but primarily to you Israelites, man. You know?
Well, the election, and as far as salvation, is pertaining to the Israelites.
That's right.
That's why when you read in the book of Romans, this is one of the main mysteries that these people stumble on. Mm-hmm. Romans chapter 10, verse 12, for there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek. For the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call upon him.
Yep.
Now,
that's a stumbling block.
Right, so exactly, that's a stumbling block. Mm-hmm. And so let's ask the question, what empire and let's ask the Christians, the smart guys, the tough guys. Let's ask them the question, what empire was in rulership during the time of this being written? And it should be easy for you, because we're in the chapter of the book of Romans. There was the Roman Empire. Mm-hmm. Well, why is it saying there's no difference between a Greek and a Jew? Why is it not saying there's no difference between a Roman and a Jew? Why is it not saying there's no difference between somebody of the Qin or some Qin dynasty, some Chinese and a Jew?
Right.
Why is it saying Greek and a Jew? And that's where you find the understanding of that in the Apocrypha books. Mm-hmm. You read First Maccabees, you read Second Maccabees, you can read Third Maccabees and Fourth Maccabees. We don't got to go that far, but let's just stick to you go to the Apocrypha book, and you'll get the history. Because guess what? From the Old Testament, which the last book of the Old Testament is what, Mr. Christian, since you're so smart? Yeah, look, you're getting cut right now. Is the book of Malachi, right? And then you have New Testament starting with Matthew, but what's between that time period? Malachi was during the Persian Empire, right? Which is roughly 400 BC. Right, so Malachi, that was during the Persian Empire, right? Roughly 400 BC, as I said. Now, when you go into the book of Matthew, that's the common eras. That's essentially 400 years after the Persian Empire. Yeah. Right. So what was the time period between then? Well, that's where you get the Apocrypha book. That's where you get the history of Susanna. That's where you get, which that was in the Persian Empire, but still, you get the point.
Yep.
That's where you get the first book of Maccabees, the second book of Maccabees.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's where you get the book of Esther. You know, all this was, Achaemenid period on forward, throughout that time period,
Yep.
right? That's where that history is found. And so what you will find in the book of Maccabees, you'll find in secular history, you had a king by the name of Antiochus Epiphanes,
Mm-hmm.
all right, the fourth. Antiochus the fourth, or some would you say Antiochus the fourth. It's Antiochus the fourth,
Mm-hmm.
right? Son of Antiochus the third, Antiochus the Great.
Yep.
See, the Christian gonna tell you, the Christian church gonna tell you that? No, they're not.
Mm-hmm.
But Antiochus the fourth, he did something to the Jews and everybody in the Seleucid realm, which is the realm of his empire, which was the Levant, which you know as the Middle East and Asia Minor, right? What he did was he Hellenized the people.
Mm-hmm.
What does that word Hellenized mean? He basically made them Greek.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it says no difference between Jew or Greek, because Antiochus, he forced the people to worship Greek gods. He forced the people to eat swine's flesh.
Yep.
And see, you got the Christian, you think you're so smart and tough, but you had honorable people that died.
Yep.
They were manually forced. People who didn't eat pork, they were burnt to death.
Yep.
They were filleted. They cut off their limbs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, they killed a mother and her children. They killed
children,
they killed little infants from being circumcised,
Mm-hmm.
and they killed their mother and lynched the little children.
Yep.
This is the so-called white man who did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But see, you didn't learn that in your church, did you?
Nope.
What you think Hanukkah they talking about? Then they'll say, oh, we don't believe in that. Well, what the fuck? Why do you believe? Is it okay for them small hats to be celebrating Hanukkah?
Right.
Because that's what the Hanukkah is all about.
Yeah.
But see, they didn't know that, did they? No, they didn't.
Nope. Nope.
That's what Hanukkah is about.
Mm-hmm.
When you had upright Israelite man, the so-called black man, stand up against the Greeks
Mm-hmm.
and prevent them from completely destroying us
Yep.
and making us to be like what you guys are, which are Americans.
Yep.
Basically, the Greeks tried to make us completely Hellenized, the same way that what you are right now as an American.
Yep.
The Greeks was trying to make our ancestors like what you are,
Yep.
but our ancestors fought to not be like you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Our ancestors fought and died so they wouldn't be like
Be
you,
like you. Mm-hmm.
and you are just who you are.
Yep. Yep.
But see, the Lord called when the Messiah came. This is when repentance comes.
Yep.
And so then there's no difference between the Greek nor Jew.
That's right.
See, that's the mystery.
The mystery.
That's the mystery.
Yeah.
And then let's go down to verse 13. It says, "For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved."
Another mystery.
Another mystery.
Another mystery. Another stumbling block.
Yep.
Yeah, because that whosoever doesn't apply to everyone. Doesn't apply to the heathen. It applies to you Israelites.
Oh, you can go to Acts in the 2nd chapter. It'll tell you that. It said, "Ye men of Israel, hear these words."
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, but even then, you go even further back. You go into the book of Exodus. The laws was given unto Israel.
Mm-hmm.
These words are unto you Israelites, which consist of you Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes.
Yeah.
The brother was going into circular history. Churches ain't going into circular history.
Yeah,
You ain't gonna learn about that.
Nah.
And the brother went into dietary laws.
Yeah.
Low key.
And then they're proud and boastful about what they eat. Because again, our ancestors fought to not be like them.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they fought.
Yeah.
And they died and they suffered such oppression and persecution and bloodshed so they wouldn't be like the African American Christian.
Right. What are your churches fighting for, man?
Nothing.
They're not fighting for anything.
They're taking loans from the government.
They're supposed to be reading the book like, hold on, hey, you're not supposed to be eating that.
Well, see, that's the same, that's that slave teaching that these niggas got. They own it. That's that same 1815 Bible teaching
Right.
up in the goddamn South Georgia. That's what these niggas practice.
How you expect to go home? How you singing these praise and worship gospel songs? How you pray to go home and sing about going home when you don't even know how to get there? You don't even know where your home is.
And then furthermore, the name.
The
It said
name.
now, what's the name?
That's the most important thing.
That's the most important thing. The name is not Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's not his name. And then they just say, well, I want to. Well, yeah, you can do what you want to do, but you are not going to be saved.
Nope.
No. How about you just click off the video and let's, we don't. No, it's not about you. It's about the other ones.
Yep.
It's about the elect.
Yep.
We don't care if you people don't believe. Can you please go somewhere and fast from breathing?
Yeah.
We just don't even want to be in the same premise as you.
Right.
But for the elect, we want the elect to be saved.
That's right. The elect is going to get it. The scriptures say the elect shall obtain it, but the rest were blinded.
Yep. See, that's why they can't see.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
You can't even hear it.
See?
And that go back to the
Revelations.
It goes back to Revelation, the first chapter.
Yeah.
You can't even hear it.
They can't.
But it's for those who can hear, those who can see. You know? These are the mysteries. You see, it's even more mystique that y'all can't even get it. Lord didn't even allow you to see it or hear it, man. If you don't see it and you hear it, you don't fear the Lord for real, man. You don't fear the Lord. And that's the same as for these other Israelite groups and camps. They don't truly fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because if they did, they'd be teaching the whole truth, the 100% truth, man.
They don't know him.
Mysteries ain't given to everybody. Just a lot of Israelites that know that they Israelites. That's it.
Man, that's where it stops.
That's where it stopped.
Yeah.
You know? It's given unto his servants, his men.
Yeah, that's the man of great millstone.
Right. Starting with our elders.
Yeah, I mean, it's the truth.
That's the truth, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, if you guys were right, I'll submit and say you was right, but you're not right.
Nope.
We right. I'll humbly listen, man. I'll be like, you got it.
Yep.
Because it's called character. Something that you guys lack. That's why you still on the other side.
Yep. You ain't got it if you talking about Moses fell out.
Oh yeah, them guys are crazy.
Come on, man.
Those guys are crazy.
John the Baptist fell out the truth, man. What type was the bro? You don't got it.
Nah,
you don't have it if you talking about that.
It's IUSPK. Let's call them out by name. IUSPK, the fake Israelite camp. Yeah, you're a fake Israelite camp. All right, you guys are reprobates.
The heathens can make it. You not.
And then that's Genesis. Let's call them out. Another fake Israelite camp.
You know what I'm saying? These guys don't have it.
They don't got it. No, they don't.
They don't have it.
It's all about money for them.
To be honest with you, bro, we're the last group, the only group that's been standing on what the MOTB is.
Oh, we're the last of the vanguard.
Yeah, because the only other group that was actually teaching that was Sakari.
And they don't even exist no more.
They don't even exist anymore.
They extinct. They were Tyrannosaurus Rex and all them niggas at this point. You know, fucking pre-flood work.
Right.
Niggas are gone.
Flood out.
Yeah. See, that's because the Lord wasn't pleased with that garbage you guys were doing, talking shit, trying to get money.
Yep.
Trying to be cute. You know, Lord ain't with that cute ass whole shit y'all be doing.
Oh man, now look at your fruit, the fruit of that. You got Genesis. Look what they doing and saying. They just tossing everything that they learned out the window.
Right. Hey Siri. I forgot I can't do it when on it. But even that term, Greek in this term. Matter of fact, go to the blue letter. I don't want to go going all over my phone.
Yeah, I got you.
Go to the blue letter, and Romans the 10th chapter. Go to go to the Greek, and go to verse 12 for the term Greek, which it will be the term either Hellen or Hellenistis, if I'm not mistaken, in the Greek. Helen, right? Mm-hmm. So what is that term? What does that term Helen mean in the Greek?
It says a Greek either.
Let me read this verse again.
You got it.
It says, "For there is no difference between Jew and the Greek, for the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call upon him." So let's understand. Now we already dissected from a secular perspective. Mm-hmm. You had Israelites that were called Greeks because they were forced to be Greeks. Just like you got black people call themselves Americans, but they came from Canaan. Nigeria.
Yep.
They came from some emirate somewhere.
Yep.
But now they would call themselves Americans. You know, because over time they was brought over here. They were forced to change their identity, their name. That's what took place. And similar to, we didn't go on slave ships, but that's what took place with the Greeks. They forced us to become Greek. That's why Yahweh Shai, when he came on the scene, he came to bring those people back. It's simple. Go ahead, bro. The term Greek.
It says a Greek, either by nationality, whether a native of the mainland or of the Greek islands or colonies. In a wider sense, the name embraces all nations, not Jews, that made the language, customs, and learning of Greek their own.
Yeah.
The primary reference is to a difference of religion and worship.
Yeah, and when they said it's talking about Jews as well.
Yeah,
They slid that.
They
See,
slid that
Blue had to be going off with certain things. Why would it say not Jews?
Yep.
Because you had Jews who were Hellenized. Go back to the Seleucid Empire. They Hellenized, and Ptolemy in Egypt, they Hellenized those Jews.
Yep.
Right? So they were considered Greek. That's what
it says. Greek speaking.
Go ahead. Keep reading.
Greek.
Keep reading.
It's the strong definition. It says, or inhabitant of Hellas, by extension, a Greek-speaking person. See,
it's a Greek-speaking person. That's what that word means. Hellen mean. It don't got nothing to do with not Jew.
Yep.
It's talking about a Greek-speaking person.
Yep.
It's not talking about somebody who's an ethnic Greek. That's the point.
Yep.
Ethnic Ionian or ethnic son of Javan, which them Edomites, them white people, they not even the ethnic Greeks. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
They came and conquered that land, starting with Philip Macedon and his successor Alexander the Great. You know, these people were. That's how Alexander himself didn't even come from Greece. He came from Kittim. See, but if you go into the Bible, you'll read about that.
Yeah.
They don't know what they talking about. Y'all don't ever try to come up against us. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
That's right.
We will son you quick.
Yep. That's right, brother.
And, anything else?
No, that was it on that.
All right. So I do hope this lesson was edifying, giving our praises, honor, glory, and worship unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makakodash. Once again, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations unto you, Akim. Shalom, keep the faith.
Shalom.